If you were a Viking for a day, you wake up not to an alarm clock, but to a sharp chill. The first thing you feel is the wind. It doesn't just blow. It seems to be trying to get under your skin. You're lying on something hard, your skin soaked with smoke and sweat. The air smells of fire, salt, and iron. You open your eyes abruptly. Above you is a rough wooden ceiling, blackened with soot. A fire crackles somewhere nearby. Voices are heard low, rough, and unfamiliar language. But strangely, you understand it. You rise. You're wearing clothes that aren't yours. A heavy wool shirt, a leather belt, pants tucked into boots. Your hands aren't the same as before. Rigid, scarred, foreign, but yours. You step outside, and then realization dawns. Before you is a fjord, vast, cold like a steel mirror, moss-covered cliffs, longhouses with turf roofs, and a ship, long, narrow, with a carved dragon's head. You are a Viking. Morning. You overslept. A bearded man with a scar across his eye tells you. You don't know who he is, but for some reason you nod. We're going on a hike today. The word hiking sounds heavy. Not like a stroll, like a death sentence. They give you a bowl porridge, coarse bread, a piece of dried meat. You eat quickly. It's not customary to waste time here. People are all around. Everyone is busy. Someone is sharpening an axe. Someone is mending a shield. Someone is silently gazing out to sea. No one is smiling. No time for that here. Preparation. They hand you a weapon. An axe. Not a decorative one. A real one. Heavy. Cold. The handle fits perfectly in your hand, as if you've held it your whole life. The shield is round, wooden, with an iron boss, already battered. So you're not a beginner. And then a flash in your head. Images. Not yours, but now yours. Battles, screams, blood, ice underfoot. A blow. Another one. You blink. Now you understand you didn't just hit a body. You have its memory. Before sailing, everyone gathers by the ship. The women stand to the side. Some are silent. Some are crying. Some look on with pride. One of them approaches you. She places her hand on your shoulder. Come back. Just one word. But it carries more meaning than any long speech. You nod, although you're not sure. The ship. You climb aboard. The wood creaks underfoot. The oars are ready. The men take their places. The captain, tall, with long hair tied with a leather belt, raises his hand. Oars. And it begins. Rhythm, synchronized. Powerful. The water crashes against the side. Cold spray flies into your face. You row. It's hard at first. Then your body finds its own rhythm. You look ahead, and you understand there's no turning back. The sea. The hours pass unnoticed. The sea changes. The calm fades. The waves grow higher. The wind picks up. But no one panics. They've gotten used to it. One of the Vikings nearby laughs. If we drown, it means Odin called. You can't help but grin. Here, fear isn't what they show. Approaching the shore, land. You raise your head. In the distance, the shore. A village. Smoke from the chimneys. Easy prey. Your heart starts beating faster. Here it is. Not training. Not a game. The real thing. Before the fight, The ship approaches the shore. Get ready. You grip the axe. Your hands tremble slightly, but nearby are the same people, the same faces. No fear, only concentration, and it's transmitted to you. You stop thinking. Only action remains. Attack. The ship crashes into the shore. Forward. You run. Screams, noise, the village comes alive with panic. People run out, some with weapons, some without. The first strike. You don't even understand how it happens. Your body acts on its own. Dodge, strike, the sound of metal, scream. You breathe heavily, but you don't stop. Realization, and suddenly a moment. You see a man before you. He's not a warrior, just a man, scared. And for a second you freeze. This isn't a game. This is life and death. You lower the axe. He runs. Someone among your comrades notices, but says nothing. After, the village burns. The screams die down. Only the crackling of the fire and heavy breathing remain. You stand looking at it all. A strange feeling fills your chest. Not victory, not joy. Something else. Return. You load the loot. Someone laughs. Someone is silent. The ship sets sail again. You sit up. You look at your hands. They're covered in blood. You rub them in the water. But the feeling doesn't go away. Evening. When you return, you are greeted as heroes. Feast, meat, beer, laughter. Someone tells the story of how he struck down 3 men. Someone shows their wounds. You sit silently. Food lies before you, but you have no appetite. Night. You go outside. The sky is clear. The stars are bright. You sit at the edge of the fjord. You look at the water and think about how simple everything is here. Life is a struggle. Death is part of the journey. No illusions. Finale. You close your eyes, and suddenly the same cold again. The same wind, but different. You open your eyes. You are home again. Your room, your life. Everything is as before, but you are not the same anymore. You know what it's like to live one day at a time, where every action matters, where there's nothing superfluous, where you either act or you don't, and where one day can change you more than years. You're sitting on the edge of your bed. The room is quiet, too quiet. After the screams, the blows, the sound of the waves, this silence feels wrong, as if the world has gone flat. You look at your hands, clean, no scars, no blood, but the feeling is still there. You clench your fist, and for a split second, it feels like the axe handle is in it again. You exhale sharply. It was a dream, you say out loud, but your voice sounds uncertain. The first strange moment. You go to the kitchen. You open the refrigerator. Light, food. Everything is familiar, but something's wrong. You take a piece of bread and suddenly find yourself testing its hardness, sniffing it, just like back then in the longhouse. You stop. Damn. You laugh, but it's hollow. Day. You step outside. People around you are going about their business. Some are on their phones, some are grabbing coffee, some are just in a hurry. And suddenly you realize no one is looking around. No one is assessing the threat. No one is listening. You automatically notice everything: who's standing closer, who's moving faster, where the narrow spaces are where you can take cover. You don't even think about it. Your body does it on its own. You stop. What's wrong with me? Memory returns. And then a flash. Not like before. Deeper. You don't see a fight. You see his life. The one whose body you've taken over. He stands on the shore still, a boy. They teach him to hold an axe. He falls. He gets up. Falls again. He gets up again. You feel his anger, his stubbornness. His father says the weak don't survive. And you understand, this isn't just a memory. It's a part of you now. Night, second. You can't sleep. You close your eyes and there you are again. But not as a guest anymore. You're inside. You're back in that house. The fire crackles. The same bearded man sits across from you. He looks at you. For a long time, you've changed. You're silent. You never doubted before. You feel a knot in your stomach. There, you try to explain, everything is different. He grins. No, you're different. A breakup. You wake up abruptly. Cold sweat. Your heart is pounding. But now you understand the most important thing. It's not over. You haven't just returned. You're connected to this world. Day 3. You try to live like before. Phone, social media, conversations. But everything seems petty. Someone complains about work. Someone about the weather. Someone about life. And you catch yourself thinking, they don't know what real risk is. They don't know what a day is when you might not return. A turning point. You're walking down the street in the evening. It's getting dark. A group of people approaches. Loud, aggressive. Normally you just walk past. But not now. You automatically assess. 3. One is the most dangerous. One is just noise. One is weak. You don't even realize how you're slowing down. They're saying something, trying to hook you. And suddenly, you look straight into the eyes of the most aggressive one, calmly, without fear. And he looks away. First, they pass by. No conflict. You stand. And you realize you've changed. Realization. You return home. You sit down. And for the first time, you don't try to deny it. You accept it. This day isn't over. He remained within you. The last scene, night. You're at the window again. You look into the darkness, and suddenly, for a second, in the reflection of the glass, you see not yourself, but him, that Viking, with the same eyes. He looks at you, and as if speaking without words, this is only the beginning. You blink, and the reflection is yours again. But now you know this isn't just a memory. It's a connection. And perhaps next time you'll return there for more than just one day.